signal in my focus. I wonder what's causing it.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. And on we go with wonderful Elden Ring. Well, hopefully wonderful Elden Ring. And I do remember, forgive me, I do remember that we have still one nice bone to pick with a, invasive human being living in a forest. And there is something I cannot let go. I'm sorry, no. I just want to have a couple of tries with him. It's a good warm-up session for me then, too. I'm still getting used to this game, again. Haven't played it in a while, so that's actually dodging. It's not gonna be that hard, right? A bit of dodging. A bit of dodging and stuff, being happy and stuff. And then we are gonna be going on. I was nearly at the point of actually, hello Michael, by the way, of bringing him down the last time. So I'm actually quite certain that this invasive creature will be gone in the next couple of tries. I hope you're good, Michael, or better. Okay, that's good. If you guess it's better, then that is better than it being worse. That would have been one more hit, man. Wait, I thought I was dead already. He was nearly dead. What are you talking about? The native ecosystem once again prevailed. This dude ain't native, man. He's a invasive species too. Why are you defending invasive species? I'm doing the good thing for the ecosystem here. Why are you against me, man? I don't get it. Why am I being framed as the bad boy? I'm doing nature, a good thing for nature here. I'm a bit disappointed and it's a bit sad to be framed like the bad boy. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. He was already there when you arrived. Yet he was, is not that native to here since he was. He's not a natural being in this area, I think. Right? He invaded here, so to say, too. That's all I'm saying. He was born here by... He's like the deer here. I don't believe that. That's gotta be a lie, man. Oh, his healing potions are empty. That's sad. Ah, finally, man. Killed him with the first try, man. I met him too, but I didn't meet you in that forest when I played the DLC. That's not what I said. Okay, that took a little bit longer than I expected. But finally, man. Ah. Forest destroys at it again. Oh yeah. It feels good to be back. I'm kidding. Okay, good. That actually gave me sleepless nights. Okay, why didn't I just teleport to the freaking... Why didn't I just teleport to the freaking... Grace? I know, sometimes I am a bit stupid. Alright, we are gonna, so to say, nap a bit. Okay, that was... No, okay. Why did I do that? Didn't want to make the time pass, but I was mentally in the wrong game. In a game where you sleep to regen. No game comes to mind like Kingdom Come. You know, Sumara, the Czech side of the Bayerischer Wald, is having trouble with pests. I bet it's you doing all the damage there. That ain't funny. It would be good if they would invite me to go there to do something against the damage by the pests. Maybe they should be taught how to deal with that. The forest dudes there. What I'm noticing, by the way, is I still need to find the rhythms in general to... the learning, I need to learn again the simple as dodging too. I'm totally not dodging goodly. Time for jumping. And I know I've been at a godly state before here in the game, right? I dodged like a young god. Praise the madness. I'm still building that up again. Praise the snake, try jump. Alright, good. You know, I was thinking, since you're not playing Elden Ring like before, maybe you could use a different thumbnail, something DLC related maybe? Well, technically, practically, I do play Elden Ring. Because this is Elden Ring. What do you mean with not like before? I mean, yes, we are playing DLC. True. What do you mean but not like before? So this is these streams. Yep, I had in still no lava in short version. I did had the same thought like you. I actually wanted to create a different thumbnail already. I want to create one, but I have to admit, too lazy. But yes, I will create one soonish. I've just been the last couple of days lazy. But you're right. It's gonna come. I don't like that, by the way. Oh, these are not bad boys. Okay, good. Ooh, I nearly attacked them. I do like that place. Thought I'd help you with the furnace golem, so there's a guide on how to deal with them. I have no problem to take a look at the video, Michael. Just a quick question. With my parent state of affairs here, how good I am still in this game, do you think it would be the wisest option to actually spend the rest of today's stream dealing with the golem? If you say you would try, then I will try, but I don't know how much sense it's gonna make.
Fie, another. Treading the heels of Miquella. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Earth Tree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed, set aflame. I believe Miquella's apologies, when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
What's up with you today? You seem to be today in quite the... Are you moody today? You are quite bashy today, and
yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Mikela it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Mikela. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
okay, we got a map. I'm supposed to...
I urge you, follow after Mikela. As long as you abide by his...
Am I supposed to drown in Malenko? I'm just curious why I am currently, as it might seem, the point where you relieve your anger. Although I haven't done anything to you. I get insulted here the second time today.
Ah, Lady Leda spoke of you. You're that Tarnished. Guided here by kindly Mikela. Won't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own.
Then send me some positive vibes. Won't take 10 business days, man.
Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the Cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Mikela the Kind's footprints. If you've yet to do so, be sure to have our dour little friend share his map of crosses, assuming you intend to trace kind Mikela's path.
Can I take a quick look at the video? Okay, I can try. That's a cheesy fight, man. I'm already some positive vibes, but unfortunately it seems that Dr. Post lost it on the way there. Don't...
If you've yet to do so, be sure to have our dour little friend share his map of crosses, assuming you intend to trace kind Mikela's path. If
Don't-
you've yet to do so, be sure to have our dour
Don't
little
drag
friend
the
share
German
his
postal
map.
service in it. I bet that the postal service in every country is actually not good. I think it's not only a German problem. Might be something different with the German train, Deutsche Bahn. That might be something different. this fight is gonna take 10 business days no matter how often you die. This is just a fight which takes 10 business days, I think. Yeah, that was stupid. Stupid by me. No. Oh, why did I desummon? Okay, I think I kinda understand how the fight goes. It's just gonna take ages to bring him down. And I should not let my concentration being drawn out by stuff. Okay, I made this joke with the check post in mind, just switched to the German one and hoped it's the same. Yeah. Okay. Keep in mind this is now gonna probably take a bit. So they don't get in between. Oh, I did already aggro the body. We are getting there, don't you worry. The problem was that I got distracted by them zombies, man. That was the game being nasty with me. Now I know why I'm having trouble with this fight. It's my inner telling me that I should not engage the native dudes living in this area, right? Well, because I guess that's a native living being here, right? That's a complete native. That's why my inner me is, you know, troubling me with fighting this at 100%. Totally, man. I wanted to let him live, man. Or her. It's actually, I think, not an easy fight. If I just get into the... I don't know why I'm having again trouble placing my wonderful body behind the body. But obviously that ain't that easy. Oh no. Obviously that hit. I jumped! Or I pressed X. Oh, there I staggered him. So this time I really had bad luck. That was bad luck with the combination of how the attacks came in. Not my fault. The game. That's the gaming gods, obviously, again against me. Happens too often. Apparently it cannot be a skill problem. Apparently. It's the gaming gods, man. GG, gaming gods, you know? It's a shame sometimes. I didn't do the thingy attack here, right? I did try a heavy attack and I did do a heavy and a light attack. It did not do anything. I did do a light attack. I did do a light attack, then I didn't position myself correctly. How am I supposed to know where to hit it? I did do a light attack. Unmounted. It is unbelievable. 2 times in a row he does the freaking attack. How am I supposed... If I have such a bad luck, how am I supposed to bring it down, man? It's unbelievable. Why can't I, like all other players in the world, why can't I one time have a chance? One time have a bit of luck? Why do I need to have the bad luck? I don't get it. I think I know it because I'm actually too good for games. I think that's the main reason. I did press cross. I tried to jump. There I fat-fingered. Oh boy. That totally didn't work out the first time. Okay, for the next try, I'm gonna be a bit more conservative with them healing potions, I think. Then we are closing in. We are closing in. That's a good part. And since we have a grace here, you know what? I swear to God I pressed cross, maybe at the wrong moment. Not that I believe in God. I am sorry, broke my rhythm. I am sorry. We still have 2 hours time. He's definitely breakable. That's the very, very good part, right? Okay, concentration mode on. Just do the jumpy part. Be behind him. Some good attacks and good it is. That was bad luck a bit, and bad stupid me. This was so far, I think, the second best attempt, but this time it was actually the best attempt in the last couple of minutes. That in the end was stupid. Now I screwed up there one time, and then before I had the mount back, the nasty attack came. Shame on me, shouldn't have lost the mount in the first place. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. The cuff wanted to go out. Okay, yeah, couldn't get up in time. What I found working for me was focusing on one leg first until I heard the crack, the second, then the second leg until the crack, and then I returned to the first one until he fell. Okay. I will do. I didn't realize, to be utterly honest, that it was actually working that way. I thought that that was just, you know, that it was not progressively beating up his legs, but that that was just there for good, you know, to see that you are making, to, you know, tell the player you are making progress. Holy cow. I didn't see that coming. No, that was actually on purpose. That was on purpose. Totally. I will just do it again. I did press. Was not yet ready to jump. That was unlucky. A bit smarter to actually move him out a bit out of this close area with the little walls. If he is willing to get out here, that stupid person golem thingy. Ah, he's just too stupid. He's so stupid. I was stuck in a freaking wall. I don't... So far, best try. The end there was unnecessary. The end was unnecessarily stupid. By me. I didn't see... Damn it. Why? Why didn't it summon it? So, I thought I was pressing... I thought that I did press that. Anyways, okay. Concentration mode. In the base game, there was fire, there was a giant fire in the seed, yes, a giant there, this is yes. It's in the open field, it's gonna be a bit easier. It was between the walls here, a stupid area to fight, by the way. That's way better now. Ah. Was hoping for a perfect try. It's not hard, yeah. Yeah, it's just rinse and repeat, so to say. Running in circles and rinse and repeat, right? I'm glad that this at least now is first of all over, right? At least this one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I thought... Okay, I'm... A little southwest of your position, there's some fun there. You mean here? But... Here was the claw dude, right? Ah, down there, yes. Okay. Here was the... Okay, first of all, your fun area is gonna be... You don't mean this area, I guess. the clutter of stuff. Here. This area then. I thought that we have already been there when we started. Okay, let's go there. Okay, it's just a bit left, so to say. I take that. We're gonna... But that is the impression... I mean, I have no orientation, right? I thought that we've been there when we started the DLC. But anyways, I am not the expert here. Oh, hello Johnny. I'm good, thank you. I hope you're good too, buddy. Nice that you joined. I hope you're good too, by the way. Doing well, that's amazing. Oh, that's just a sheep. Okay, let's try to ignore the bad boys. And let's go and see what them... Oh, these are enemies. I see. Cute little worms. Three-eyed worms. I would like to ignore them. I guess this is the fun area you mean. They are a bit goofy. I 100% agree. I guess that is the area you meant, right? Yeah. Inside, yes. Gonna get there. Gonna go there in a sec. Since we now got the respawn pointy here, I do expect something like a boss-like thingy. Yeah, I see. I see, that's what I expected. Behold, hole. Try parrying, two-handing. Seek reinforcement and then try attacking. Seek hope. Oh, that's quite positive. Try lightning. Okay, first of all, we have a try. I know that we could summon stuff in here at some point, right? But let us for now... Actually... Oh no, when we are in we can summon. But now we are first tries without any... Yeah, totally. Oh! I don't know if they changed the name. I don't know. But that try was not that bad. The special ability there kicked ass. Yo, I'm gonna wait very quickly. State of Marika. Go to the restroom. And then we are gonna go on. That felt... Well, first try always feels good. forgive me. I believe that he used to be called Black Gold. Ah, okay, might be. Might be. All right, give me just a minute. I'll be back very, very quickly. Right. Next try. Next try. Okay, good. Good. Alright, traverse the mist. Okay. I did not expect that he was suddenly then shooting like, 100 bolts. That came a bit out of the nowhere, if I am a bit honest. So first of all, good that we did spend 10 business days with the golem. So we are now gonna have 10 business days with this knight. It's actually I think it's not that hard. If I'm gonna be not that stupid and gonna be hit by too much of them ranged combat-y thingy. And I can still... Crazy, right? And it seems, don't get me wrong, I don't mean that in a complaining way, obviously I do not complain. It seems to be as soon as I'm being hit by one bolt, the next couple of bolts just instantly hit two. There's no way to then just magically dodge and not get hit. I remember that when I played it, when the DLC came out, I stumbled upon him as probably my first boss and he kind of floored me. Yeah, I see. Just run when he shoots. It's weird that I oftentimes, when I get the first time in, maybe it's then just with the boss beginner's luck, that I have always good chances, and if he used to do more crazy damage. Maybe they nerfed him a bit. And then the tries afterwards, it gets just worse. First try seems always semi-good, and I always have the impression easy boss. And then it gets sucky. The DC at launch definitely felt like it was balanced by a stray dog. Yeah, it's too bad that we had other titles on stream, right? I would have loved to play the day's release. I would have liked to have the hard version. That feels so. I'm kinda sad that I don't have that unnerved version here available. That's a shame. That demotivates me actually a bit, man. Totally. How about you close this ass game and play some good proper games like Skull, Ireland, Rise of Kong? Hey, only because it hasn't been. I'm through with Rise of Kong now 6 or 7 times. I think 8 times. I play it in my free time all the time, Michael. I'm just not playing it on stream and on the channel. Otherwise, that's the only game I have played since then. I don't play any other games anymore. I'm playing it all the time. You should actually buy it and play it yourself to experience the greatest game of all time. These few euros, it costs 20 euros. I think it's every euro is well invested in that piece of, in this masterpiece. That's in the gaming, it's a magnus opus, actually. Isn't it 24? Don't think it's 40. I didn't pay 40. Or it was on winter sale. Maybe that's the reason. Yeah, 49. I definitely did not pay 49, and then it was winter sale. Yes, €39.99. It's sorry. I don't like bashing development studios. It is that this game is still at 40 euros. I'm sorry, that's a bit sick. So you didn't even pay the full price? You didn't pay the proper price, what devs deserve, huh? You scoundrel. Hey, I didn't want to say it out loud. Please don't frame me, right? I created 25 different accounts and I bought it with 25 different Steam accounts. So I bought game like 25 times. I just didn't want to say it. I wanted to support them. I didn't want to out myself, but I did that. So don't frame me. And don't ask for proof. I don't need to prove it, right? It's, in my opinion, a masterpiece in gaming history, man. Followed by the Gollum game, by the way. Serious question, have you actually played the Gollum? No, I have not. I have not, but that's what I said before, and I truly mean it. At one point on this, I cannot say when, I wanna play it with a stream. Maybe I'm gonna at one point do another thing like we did with the King Kong game. I would like to experience it at one point. Ideally, I don't know how the current price on Steam, by the way, is. No, I think it's 49 euros too, man. I think I have it actually in my... Do I have it somewhere? It's 49 euros, man. Maybe it's gonna be... I need to check my library. Why is this game so expensive? I cannot explain that. Okay, one hit and you're practically dead. Not with the one hit, but with the following hits. December 2023 was actually incredibly funny. I had so much fun just watching all the BS surrounding the day before there was something. Yes. And I have to admit, as bad as King Kong and Gollum are, at least they were not scam. That was even possible with the day before is unbelievable. And I know that I think at that time I played Dark Souls 1 on stream, right? I have Dark Souls and it was in a monastery, I think. That was a good time. Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 was scam. You're totally right. You're totally right. BG3 scam, and too bad that the day before was taken off Steam, right? That was like conspiracy going on. I think there was a conspiracy going on. I wonder, now that you brought it up, what I know that the day before devs, they did bring out another game, or at least announced it on Steam. Was that actually released? They strange attempt. Escape factory. Okay, it's still on. Okay, it had a Kickstarter campaign. It's no longer available in the Steam store. It's announced. The release date needs to be announced. Okay. I've heard that the brothers are back in business. Too bad. I was a second too late there. Okay. Concentration now. You know, I can be... Sorry. I can be as disappointed as I want with Elex 2, but as the very damn least it wasn't a freaking asset flip. Yes. Yeah. At least a full game was released, right? With... Yeah. Yeah. Alright, what's a bit... At least I got the dodging semi-right. What is nasty about the knight is if you bring enough range between you and him, he's going to the super insane ranged mode. So currently it is not that easy for me to actually place in the healing sips. At least he got staggered a bit when he's hit. That was so stupid. By me. Obviously by me. By whom else? Just run to the side. I will try. I will try to run to the side. Okay, it seems to work to go to the side. I messed up then here, you might say, in a way, so to say, but anyways. I am quite certain about one thing, that it is possible. Oh, I remember them ladies, they were nice. I'm about 100% certain that it is possible to take this boss down. About that I'm quite certain. As long as the health bar moves, yes. Even what the other, the golem has proven, even if it slowly moves down, at least if it moves down a bit, that is good. What? Okay, that was a bit crazy. And he has a follow-up, okay. Okay, first of all, nasty that he heals. Nasty. Second of all, the follow-up to the swing. Good to know that he swings the sword at you, or not swings the sword at you, but so far the best attempt, yes. But that he has... that the overhead attack with the sword does have quite the range, plus a follow-up. Okay, we're getting there. And obviously, the best thing is move to the side against the ranged crossbow attack. Oh, I should have double healed. And try to roll at him when he's healing up. That's that's quite necessary, I think. Don't let him heal up, man. Yep. That'd be amazing. Start was good, and then it got a bit messy. Well, I'm glad that at least we got the golem done, right? Little steps forward. I don't have pressure. I can't explain. I thought I did do a aggressive move. Why? I thought that was the moment he's gonna get healed up. Where he's gonna stupid. How was I thinking that he would be healing up? I tried to anticipate. Why did I try to attack? Why did I try to attack instead of dodging? All right. Okay, dodging really needs to be at the precise spot because they are aiming at us. If I try then to move away or dodge, the attack will still hit us. Learning of the day again. That'd be good. Yep. Yep. I messed up the beginning. That's why I opted there for try to let out. The 3 beginning attacks I messed up. Because I was mentally unstable for a second there. I don't know why. Can't explain. I drifted away. And was already thinking about the beautiful day which is gonna come up tomorrow. I was like, the first attack I did not hit. I was like a millimeter. I measured that I was a millimeter away. That would have been, if that hit would have been done, he would be dead now. I measured that mentally. That was less than a millimeter, man. Holy crappity crap. I'd bet that if you turned the music volume to 0, it would help you focus and win, because it's killing me just watching to hear that depressing drone over and over. You think... Nah. I don't know. What would help me out? I can turn it out for me. I will very, very quickly go to the loo. I can turn out my music. The fun part is, you still should have music then. Just gonna, yeah. Okay, let's actually have a try. I don't hear anything. It should not change anything for you. That's funny. But mute is a weird feeling though, too, I have to admit. Was not a bad try. I actually I'm sorry, I'm gonna need to go to the loo again, but I'm gonna be back in a jiffy, and then we are gonna have another try. Thank you, Johnny. Have a good one. And we're gonna need to go there. Have a good one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good run. I can't explain why I want to do the special move there. It's not like that is gonna magically change things up. What's the... supposed to mean I'm here all the time and I never have a good run, good... I'm not you know that I'm not taking you for granted, Michael. If you have the feeling that I'm sorry, obviously, I'm sorry. Then I haven't transported my... happiness and luckiness that you are around here all the time as often and hard as I should. I'm sorry then for that. You know that I'm always happy and glad that you're here. Every time you're here is joy for me. Most times. Apart from the times when... like it... Yes. If I would be nasty, I would say, and you wonder, like you have been at the beginning of today's stream, what you said there, like, you know how that felt to me? Being framed as someone who's actively taking down the ecosystem and the environment because he's nasty. You know, I remember that. That was not a good feeling. But I'm not pointing fingers here. You are pointing. I'm not pointing the finger. You are pointing the finger, man. We have still half an hour time. 29 minutes. Maybe that would be utterly amazing if I would bring this bad boy down here. So I will go more freely into the next stream. By the way, Michael, apart from that, I think it didn't lag right. The quality, it should be good, right? It should be better again compared to with the lagginess compared to with the streams from before. It seems to be quite stable to me. That's at least the impression I have. Should be good, right? Lagginess and I don't know, seems okay at the moment. Okay, good. Good. I switched. That's actually now a 5G connection, because actually my internet provider still is sucky. I switched up a few things there, so that's good. At least it's not lagging. Oh, Okay, that's stupid. Actually, what are you crazy? You wanna get chipped? You're gonna get a virus from... I'm... Don't you worry, Michael. I'm already chipped because I got vaccinated against COVID, so I'm already double or triple chipped there anyhow. Don't you worry. So I'm not afraid at all. I already got the nanites in me. And I'm still living funny. That's actually kind of weird. I heard that when you get vaccinated against COVID, that you were supposed to die at one point. That apparently did not happen. You know what? As glad as I am that the pandemic is over, and I know that it was a bad time for many people. Many people has lost someone they loved. It was a strain on everyone. Still, what I kinda miss are the crazy conspiracy people which were more in the news and stuff, who were coming up with the crazy conspiracy shit. That's one thing which was kind of funny. Personally, I enjoyed the lockdown. It was not that much of a difference to me, actually, because I'm playing a lot anyhow. I was not mega super frustrated with it, on the other hand. I mean, I do like to go out and stuff, but it didn't change my life that crazy, actually. You're acting like they're gone? They're still here, no more than ever. One of them is the US president. Yes! And he's giving us a fun time, doesn't he? He and Elon... and all the tech billionaires. It's fun to watch the news every day, right? But between the pandemic, first of all, good point, you're right. During the pandemic, it was just, you know, the news seemed to be filled with... I mean, one thing which has not happened anymore, that in Germany at least, that there were so many demonstrations in front of the Reichstag, the Bundestag, and that it was nearly stormed, or actually stormed. Stuff like that is not happening anymore. That's kinda good and kinda sad. I'd say that the conspiracy theories were just more fun back then, yes. All they're doing is just, yeah. Yep, they're repeating Russian propaganda, yeah. Yeah. I was greedy. I thought I could just get one more hit out and that would actually do the good damage. That try was over. I died, I know. It was practically not a good try, but of the tries, which have all been bad, that was actually not a bad try, because... But the positive thing, I mean, it only took us now overall 4 hours with the last stream, is that I at least have the feeling I'm warm again with Elden Ring. As a general of a game, with the controls, I'm warm again. That's a good part. I warmed up. That's a good part. That means a bright future awaits us and skill unlocked. I'm gonna be better than I was ever before over the course of the next few weeks. Yeah. I was just mentally thinking about the last chat message with the Russian propaganda. And I was... Use range to your advantage is sort of shorter than your... Yes. My trusty spear. As I said, I was thinking about what you said about Russian propaganda, and I was thinking, and US propaganda, I was thinking maybe it's just propaganda in your eyes, right? Maybe from the other side it ain't propaganda, and they're saying it's the Western propaganda. Which propaganda then is right? I'm sorry. I have stupid thoughts. But Michael, don't you worry, we will spend a lot of time at a lot of bosses. Get used to it again, that we have a couple of streams with in the same room with the same boss. Get used to it again. We have had that before. That's gonna happen again. Of that, I'm 100% certain. Yeah, I used the ranged good. I had the right timing at the beginning. Did nearly 4,000 damage. All right. Okay, maybe I didn't pay enough attention to the health bar. Maybe I didn't... Okay, yeah. I thought that I could take that punch. If I could have... I was surprised at the moment he healed up. That try was good. I kept it a little bit on range. That was a moment where I, you know, took too many healing potions too quickly. But that was not bad. At all. Healing. It's so good to abort his healing. I hope that not all of the bosses in the DLC actually do heal up with healing potions. It should be forbidden. I totally agree, stop drinking right. Hey. There's a difference between being the main hero, the main character, the player, and the boss, right? The boss already has the unfair advantage of doing more damage, having more HP, having better armor. The boss already has all the advantages, right? Why give him another one? It's totally unfair. Yeah, I should actually take the other advantage. I should actually call in the summon, right? That would be actually something I could do. We have Tish, don't we? That would be actually cool. That would be actually a cool thing to do. Just gonna... Could we, by the way... Oh, wait, okay. Wait, now I first of all gonna need to... Holy cow, the two-hand thingy I need to find... Oh boy, why did I forget? Two... Controller... Two-hand... Oh. Wait, that ain't possible? Imagine summoning against just one super guy. We should take every advantage which is at us, right? Example like learn the damn game. I'm learning the game. Ah, now I'm getting it's the 1st of April. That's why April Fool's jokes are these. Like for example, learn the damn game. That's an April Fool's joke, right? I see. I'm getting there. It's 1st of April. I am seeing through your jokes there, man. That's just a lame excuse for non-funny that try to be funny for one day and funny all. I don't want to be the person to destroy your, dreams and stuff and your illusions of being funny. But it's the same for Santa Claus on Christmas, right? And now we are going to Easter, right? The bunny with the that's like being funny. Christmas and Easter, that's all not true, buddy. I'm sorry to break it to you. That's all Western propaganda. Now, real rap, real talk. Is it in Germany? Santa Claus is called Weihnachtsmann. It's in the Czech world. It is still would be Santa Claus, right? Or is it? It's not different there, right? Now, real talk, by the way. No, the freaking wall should be forbidden in game. Psst, by the way. Alright then. No, Santa Claus doesn't give presents to Czech kids. Czech kids get presents from baby. Ow, okay. That's alright. That's actually quite funny. I gotta need to check with my parents, by the way. I think it was in Eastern Germany. The presents were coming from the Christkind, the kid of Christ, Jesus. And in Western Germany, it was actually Santa Claus. I think it was in Eastern Germany before the fall of the wall, similar. Oh, this was a great try. Okay, last try for the day then. That's gonna be the last one. And then we have the night, if I don't make it, the next time on Thursday. We're gonna have it in front of me. Us. That is a nasty attack. Okay, good. Thursday we are gonna take down the Knight of Solitary Girl. This is then gonna be something for Thursday, and I'm quite certain that we are gonna bring him down for real. Now, this is then gonna be it for today. Michael, especially for you, Black Girl Knight, thank you. Especially for you, I really thank you for having tuned in today, Michael. I thank you. You are cool. Even though you have been quite nasty today to me. I'm kidding. I thank you for watching. Thank you for the 4 likes, by the way. Elden Ring time and 4 likes. I see a pattern there, right? So Elden Ring is cool. Thank you for watching. Michael, thank you for being here. Hopefully we're going to see us back here on Thursday, the usual time, and then we have some more action. Good night, and may the Almighty Silver protect you too. Good night, and goodbye.